Emmy Award-winning hosts Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos will again host the After the Oscars show from the famed Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood in front of thousands of early bird, energized fans. Live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check local listings. The show will feature comedy superstar Leanne Morgan, who will dish on the best moments from Hollywood's biggest night. More guests and friends, hint hint, of the show are being announced soon. Just like the past 15 years, during the Oscars ceremony, the live hosts will be waiting in the wings, a few feet from the famed stage, ready to speak to the Academy Award winners the very minute they get their statue, capturing that life-changing moment and sharing it with millions in the live audience across the country. Then the live team jumps into action, taking over the Dolby stage and working through the night, getting ready to welcome special celebrity guests to the stage at the break of dawn to talk about the biggest moments of the night and the best fashion, with a huge musical performance and more to follow. The Oscars airs live Sunday, March 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, on ABC and Hulu. Ticket information can be found here. About Live with Kelly and Mark. Live with Kelly and Mark is distributed in national syndication by Disney Entertainment. The show is produced by WABC-TV in New York and executive produced by Michael Gelman and Kelly Ripa. Visit live on the web, livewithkellyandmark.com, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at LiveKellyandMark. Once again, the Emmy Award-winning duo are preparing to host the legendary After the Oscars show live from the iconic Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, broadcasting live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to millions of viewers across the country. For most people, Oscars night ends with after-parties and champagne. For Kelly and Mark, it's just the beginning. Waiting in the wings. As Hollywood's biggest night unfolds, the couple doesn't watch from a cozy sofa. They wait. Just a few feet from the famed stage where dreams come true and careers are cemented in gold, Kelly and Mark stand poised in the wings during Academy Awards. They are close enough to hear the winners' voices crack with emotion. Close enough to see trembling hands clutch the iconic statue. Close enough to feel the gravity of the moment. For the past 15 years, this has been their tradition. The instant an actor, director, or filmmaker steps off stage with their Academy Award, Kelly and Mark are there, microphones ready, smiles warm, eyes sparkling, capturing that first, raw, life-changing reaction. No polish, no PR spin, just adrenaline and disbelief. You're holding it. Kelly often exclaims, her voice filled with genuine awe. And Mark, steady and charismatic, asks the question everyone at home is dying to know. How does it feel? The night before dawn. While the rest of Hollywood drifts toward glamorous afterparties, the live team shifts into overdrive. Inside the Dolby Theater, stagehands dismantle one setup and construct another. Lighting is recalibrated. Graphics are loaded. Seating arrangements are reconfigured for a live morning audience. By midnight, it's a full transformation. The Oscars set gives way to the bright, welcoming energy of live with Kelly and Mark. Executive producer Michael Gelman moves briskly across the stage, overseeing last-minute changes with the precision of a conductor leading an orchestra. Kelly, still in heels, rehearses transitions. Mark runs through guest segments. There's laughter. There's caffeine. There's barely any sleep. But there's also something else, a shared thrill that never gets old. The break of dawn. At 5:30 a.m., the first wave of fans begins to arrive. By 7 a.m., the crowd has grown into thousands. They chant Kelly and Mark's names. They hold handmade signs. Some have camped out overnight. When the doors finally open, the Dolby Theater fills with an energy that feels more like a concert than a morning talk show. The lights dim. The theme music swells. Kelly and Mark stride onto the stage, radiant despite the sleepless night. Good morning, America. Kelly beams. And what a night it was, Mark adds. The audience roars. Leanne Morgan brings the laughs. One of the first guests to join them is comedy superstar Leanne Morgan. Fresh off her own whirlwind of success, Leanne wastes no time diving into the hilarity of Hollywood's biggest night. Did you see that acceptance speech? She jokes. Honey, that man thanked his dog, his mailman, and his third-grade substitute teacher before he thanked his wife. The crowd erupts. Kelly doubles over laughing. Mark wipes tears from his eyes. Leanne dishes on the best red carpet moments, the fashion risks that paid off, and the ones that absolutely did not. There was one dress, she says with mock seriousness, that looked like a chandelier attacked a curtain. Kelly nods knowingly. We saw it. Fashion, flashbulbs, and first reactions. Throughout the broadcast, the show replays exclusive backstage interviews filmed just moments after winners stepped off stage during the Oscar ceremony. The joy is contagious. A Best Actress winner, still stunned, whispers, "I didn't think they were saying my name." A first-time nominee laughs uncontrollably, gripping the golden statue like it might vanish. Kelly's voiceover captures the magic. This is the moment they've dreamed about since they were kids. Mark adds thoughtful commentary, reflecting on the perseverance behind each win. A massive musical moment. As the sun rises higher over Hollywood, the stage transforms once more. A huge musical performance, teased for weeks, electrifies the crowd. Spotlights blaze. The audience leaps to its feet. The Dolby Theater pulses with sound, proving that the after-show is more than commentary. It's a celebration. The logistics of magic. What viewers see as seamless television is actually a carefully choreographed marathon. Hair and makeup teams refresh Kelly and Mark between segments. Wardrobe assistants steam outfits at lightning speed. Producers juggle surprise guest announcements, hint, hint. And all of it unfolds live. There are no do-overs. No edits. Just instinct and experience. After more than a decade and a half hosting this special broadcast, Kelly and Mark have perfected the art of embracing unpredictability. A tradition 15 years strong. When Kelly first began hosting the After the Oscars show years ago, the concept felt ambitious. Now it's iconic. Each year, viewers tune in not just for analysis, but for authenticity. Kelly's candid humor, Mark's grounded charm, their undeniable chemistry as husband and wife. Together, they bring something uniquely human to Hollywood's most glamorous night, the Oscars night itself. Of course, the journey begins with the Oscars, airing live Sunday, March 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, on ABC and streaming on Hulu. Millions gather to witness cinematic history. And behind that shimmering curtain, Kelly and Mark stand ready. Waiting, listening, prepared to capture the heartbeat of the moment. More than a show. For Kelly and Mark, the After the Oscars broadcast isn't just another hosting gig. It's a love letter to storytelling, to resilience, to artists who've poured their lives into their craft. It's also a reminder of their own journey, from young performers chasing dreams to seasoned hosts commanding one of television's most watched post-award celebrations. As the curtain falls, by mid-morning, as the final segment wraps and the audience begins to disperse, exhaustion finally sets in. Kelly kicks off her heels. Mark stretches his shoulders. They exchange a glance, equal parts relief and triumph. Another year, another unforgettable night, turned into a vibrant morning. Outside, Hollywood Boulevard returns to its usual rhythm. But inside the Dolby Theater, echoes of applause linger. For 15 years and counting, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have transformed the Oscars aftermath into a must-watch celebration of joy, glamour, and unfiltered emotion. And as the cameras power down and the crew exhales, one thing is certain. When the Academy Awards roll around again next year, they'll be back in the wings, waiting.